Welcome back to Hall of Fame College Football. I'm your host, Jason Watkins, back with a friend of me, Mr. Bryce Pinson. If you love college football, you're definitely in the right place. So before you forget, smash that red subscriber button. Make sure you like our videos and do not forget to ring the bell so that you don't miss one moment of the Hall of Fame College Football Podcast. If you were expecting to hear Nobody's Safe, you're still in the right spot. We have gone through a rebrand. We have always been the Hall of Fame Media Group. We've gone through a rebrand. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. But right now, we're going to break down for you number 11, Oregon, crossing the country to take on, they're going to Atlanta, into the Mercedes-Benz Dome to face number 3, defending national champion Georgia. Basically a home game for the Bulldogs. And they're getting 17.5 points is about what everybody thinks their chances are. We're going to break down if they have a chance to cover or maybe even pull out the win right now. After this, stick around. We'll have the Notre Dame Fighting Irish preview. They are heading to Columbus, Ohio with new head coach Marcus Freeman and their number 5 ranking, but to take on Heisman favorite CJ Stroud. An amazing receiving group. Probably one of the best running backs in the country. Coach Ryan Day and the second-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. They're also getting 17.5 points. We're going to let you know if that's enough. But let's break down the first one, Oregon Ducks at number 3, Georgia Bulldogs now.
Two bets, though, honestly.
But these two best games coming up, these two next games coming up, are the games, marquee games in the college season for Saturday. The first one being Oregon versus Georgia. Game is in Atlanta. Georgia is giving 17.5 points to Oregon, Oregon is at number 11. Georgia's number 3, of course. Listen, folks, I don't really see this as that hard either. I know that the line moved a little bit. What is it, 14.5?
To 17, because the Sharps believe that Georgia's going to beat the brakes off Oregon.
And so do I.
So do I.
And even though Dan Lanning knows this team, I think that if you're Dan Lanning, you probably wish that game's not on your schedule right off the freaking gate. You just won a national title with this team. Now you got to go in there and deal with this. They've got the same quarterback coming back, Stetson Bennett. They did lose some guys. We talked about that. They lost a lot of guys off the defense. One thing about Georgia, they're kind of built like Alabama at this point. They've lost guys over the last 3 or 4 years, and they continue to go to the playoff every year. So, I mean, Kirby Smart has got his program just how he wants it. He won his first national title a year ago. I don't think that he's going to start off the next season getting even tested by Oregon in this game. I just don't see it. I really don't. And the other fact that I coupled this with is that Bo Nix if he got the job, he doesn't have a real strong grasp on it. It took him a while to get the starting position there at Oregon, even against a young guy. And you know what? As much as everybody loves Bo, I don't. The guy throws picks in bad positions, and I just saw him do it too much at Auburn. This wasn't really hard for me. I just think Georgia wins easy. I think that they win by 3 touchdowns.
Here's more reasons why, if you don't like it. One, I know they lost more people than I think ever. I think they might have broke records for how many people they lost to the NFL, but who cares? Like he said, they just reload and multiple things that I can think of here. One of them, think about this, like when you have y'all heard the word Super Bowl hangover? It's never for the team that wins the Super Bowl. It's always for the team that
always the one that loses.
The team that wins, man, think of how big your head is. You're walking into the building. I got a Georgia freaking G on my helmet. We are the best team in the world. I guarantee you, Oregon.
And we're in Atlanta, too. That's the other part. They're freaking in Atlanta.
And Oregon is traveling all the way from Oregon to Atlanta to make the trip. Bro, what time is that in the morning? That's a 4-hour.
It's a 1:30 game, so it's a 3-hour difference.
Way,
it's a 1:30 game.
It's
1:30 Mountain. I'm sorry.
I've heard.
It's actually a 3:30. So it's going to be a noon 12:30 game.
It doesn't matter.
Oregon.
It doesn't matter because the body clock is not going to be correct. And I'm telling you, everything points to Georgia. I don't care who's on the field. The guys with the
Correct.
G's are going to have a little bit of extra swagger because they won that national title, and they're beating the brakes off of Oregon. Easy pick.